Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me for Chakra Balancing class. If you have been following the last couple of months of classes, you know that we're working our way down from the crown chakra all the way down to the root. Each week we've covered a different chakra, and this week we are at the root, Muladhara chakra. Chakra number 1 is the foundation of the entire chakra system. So this chakra is of crucial importance. And just a reminder, it's located at the base of the spine and the perineum. Okay, so it literally is the seat of the column of chakras, and it is the base of that whole column. Okay, all of the other chakras sit on top of Muladhara chakra. Now, this chakra relates to the element of earth and all solid earthly things, including our physical body and our health. So in this session today, in our class today, we are going to focus on the physical body and on bringing some healing into the physical body, strengthening or boosting our immune system. And we will also focus on the legs and the feet, connecting us to the earth. So make sure you have enough space to stand up, which we'll do a bit later in class. You'll probably need about enough space for a yoga mat, because we'll do some walking meditation around the perimeter of your yoga mat. So enough space, around about enough space for a yoga mat, okay? So whenever you're ready, come on up to a comfortable seated position. And you can sit up on a prop if you like. I'm sitting up on a cushion. And you can cross your ankles in front of your pubic bone. You might be sitting up on a chair. That's absolutely fine as well. And start with just placing your hands on your lap for a moment. And you can let your eyes close, or your gaze can soften downward. We'll pause for a moment in stillness, honoring that function of Muladhara chakra: stability, stillness. And notice your seat, your perineum, your tailbone, the area of your first chakra, right around your sits bones. And see if you can give a little bit of weight to that area. You don't need to do too much. Just let gravity do its work, anchoring you to the earth. You might also feel parts of your legs or your feet connected to the earth as well. And as gravity anchors Muladhara down to the earth, gently lift the crown of your head up towards the heavens and feel your sacred center, the whole chakra system, in alignment from root to crown, crown to root. Take a big breath in and imagine breathing up from the earth through each chakra to the crown, and then from the crown back down to the root. And do that a couple of more times. Imagine sipping in the energy of the earth through Muladhara all the way to the crown, and then crown back down to root on the exhale. A couple of more breaths, almost like we're polishing the chakras or bathing the chakras in the energy of the earth. One more round of breath. And as you exhale, back down into the earth. Let your breathing return to its natural pace. And gently press your palms into your legs. Just feel the solidity of your physical form. You are in here, right here, in this moment, in your physical body. Let's chant the sound Lam, the bija mantra or the seed sound of the root chakra to stimulate the energy there a little bit more. Inhale. Lam. Let's repeat it a few times, a little bit faster now. Lam, 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 lam. Pause. Notice what it feels like in your root chakra. It might feel slightly different by the end of our session. When you're ready, you can let your eyes blink open. Okay. So since the first chakra is or relates to the physical body and to our health, I thought we'd start with a little immune system boost. So even though this chakra is associated with the adrenal glands, it's the thymus gland that stimulates or is related to the immune system. And so the thymus gland is located kind of behind the sternum around the third rib, right? So we'll do some tapping around the thymus gland to create a vibration, and that vibration stimulates the immune system. So just notice where your collarbone is, and then go down, see if you could feel your first rib, second rib, around the third rib, right? It's maybe about an inch underneath or below your collarbone. And then you could just bring your hands into or your fingers into like a little beak, let's call it. And we'll tap this area slowly, and it can be gently, you don't have to tap too hard, about 20 times. Okay, so you can close your eyes once you're ready or soften your gaze. Your breath is natural. And let's begin tapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now just take one hand to your sternum, right about in alignment with your third rib. And again, the vibration is going to travel, so if you're not exact on your third rib, that's okay. And we'll do it again 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Your hand can come down and just pause and notice if you feel any reverberation, any tingling around your upper chest. Okay, now we're going to move on to some healing touch. Now, I know that some of you are Reiki practitioners and some aren't. This isn't Reiki, but it's just opening to the natural healing capacity that we all have simply by bringing some loving touch to our own physical body. Okay, so we'll start off by opening the chakras of the hands. But before we do that, I want to do some dry brushing. Now, some of you have done this with me in the full moon Reiki healing circle, but just in case you haven't, we start with the right hand. I'm not mirroring you. I'm using my right hand as well. Right hand on the left shoulder. And then you just brush across your whole body to your right hip. And then left hand on the right shoulder. brush across your body to your left hip. Then the right hand on left shoulder, brush across your body. Okay? Then extend your left arm out, palm up, and brush with your right hand from shoulder to your fingertips. Then do the same with your left hand, brushing down the right arm to your fingertips. And then right hand on the left arm again, brushing down. Okay? So 3 times doing each. Let's do it again. Okay, I'm just moving back a little bit. Okay, right hand on left shoulder. So we brush with the right, brush with the left, brush with the right. Extend your left arm out. Brush with the right, brush with the left, brush with the right. Okay? So not only are we stimulating that whole area of the physical body, it's almost like we're brushing off energetically what does not serve. Okay? Now bring your hand or your arms, extend your arms out, palms facing up, and turn one palm down. Doesn't matter which one, we'll swap it in a moment. Extend your fingertips, keep them active, and then open and close your hands, your fingers, into your palms, and keep doing that vigorously. Fully opening and fully closing your fingers into your hand, into your palm. We are opening the chakras of the hands. These are the minor chakras, but still you can feel them once they're open. Okay, extend your fingers out and swap. Opposite hand up, opposite hand down. And do it again. Open and close your fingers rapidly. Rapid movement. Your breath is natural. You might feel like taking a big breath. That's fine. Go for it if you feel like it. Okay, now open your hands and bring your hands not to touch, but maybe an inch away from each other. Your palms are about an inch away from each other. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze, but tune in to the sensation between your palms. You might feel a little tingle or buzz. You might feel a pulse or a reverberation. It might feel like there is an invisible ball of energy there. Now bring your mind's eye right to the center of your palms and notice what it feels like in the center of your palms. It might feel like the spinning of the chakras, right? One in each hand, spinning. Remember, it's called the subtle body because the energy is really subtle when we tune into it. So if you don't feel anything, don't worry. Okay, so we have brushed away any stale energy or anything that doesn't serve us. We've opened the chakras of the hands. And now we're going to place our hands on each chakra. So in lieu of placing your hand on your tailbone, we'll use the legs. We'll place our hands on our legs as a symbol of chakra number 1, since our legs and our feet connect us to the earth. And the legs are associated with the first chakra. So place your hands on your lap. And I'll just move the screen down a little bit, and I'll move back a little bit. Okay. You can place your hands right on your lap like that, and close your eyes. And just imagine sending chakra number 1, healing love, your own healing love. And set an intention to receive whatever you need in this chakra for balance and healing in Muladhara. And now move your hands to your low belly, or you can bring them around to your sacrum, or maybe one on each if that feels right. And again, with the same intention, sending yourself healing, loving energy and receiving into chakra number 2, Svadhisthana, whatever it needs to balance and heal. Your intention is that this chakra is receiving exactly what it needs in this moment. And now move your hands up to your solar plexus. It's that space right below the tip of your sternum and above your navel. So you can place your hands side by side, or maybe one over the other, maybe one on your back if that doesn't feel too awkward. And again, sending your third chakra, Manipura, your healing love. This chakra is receiving exactly what it needs. And now bring your hands up to your heart chakra. You can place your palms over each other or one on each side of your upper chest. Anahata chakra, receiving your healing touch, your healing love. Open to receive whatever it needs. Really feel your hands on your physical body in the area of your chakra. And now take your hands and bring the heel of your hands together, sort of like round your fingers, like you're creating like a chalice with your hands and your fingers. And then just place your fingertips on the side of your neck. And if it feels okay, you can rest your hand on your throat. But if that feels a little bit too constrictive, you can keep your hands like hovering in the front of your throat and just rest your fingertips on the sides of your neck. Vishuddha chakra, chakra number 5, the throat. Sending yourself healing love. Feel the touch of your fingertips. Feel the energy opening chakra 5 to receive what it needs. And now third eye. So a couple of different ways you can do this. You can take your palms and place the heel of your hands right about on your cheekbones and just cover your eyes and your brow with your hands. Or if that feels a bit too restrictive, maybe bring your hands sideways on your brow so your fingertips are meeting right at your third eye, whatever feels better for you. And once again, set your intention to receive whatever Ajna chakra needs to balance and heal today. Feel the loving touch of your hands on this chakra point. And now, finally, moving to the crown of the head. And you can place your hands on your head, kind of like you're wearing headphones or a headband, right? Or you can place your hands one over the other, right on the crown of your head, whatever feels better for your shoulders, your arms. And then from here, I think Siri's talking in the background, so if you hear her talking, just ignore and focus on the healing touch of your own hands on the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders and imagine opening the crown chakra, Sahasrara, to receive whatever it needs. And then slowly bring your hands down and bring them to touch right at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. If your eyes are closed, you can crack them open whenever you're ready. Okay, and now we'll spend the last maybe 5 minutes in a walking meditation. So come to slowly stand up. I'm gonna move my cushion away. There we go. And reposition. There we are. Okay. So come to stand maybe at the back of your yoga mat or on one side of your space. So you have the space in front of you to walk around. And for a moment, pause and center yourself in mountain pose. So your feet are about hips distance apart. Arms are down by your sides. Gaze is forward. Bring your mind's eye to the soles of your feet. Just to shift your weight around the soles of your feet for a moment. Maybe shifting your weight from left foot to right foot and back again. And then evenly distribute your weight between both feet. The ball mound of the big toe, the ball mound of the pinky toe, and the heel. And it's just a guide. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a guide to make sure you're not putting the weight too far forward or too far back. Crown of the head is rising up. Gravity is taking the weight of your body into the soles of your feet, connecting you to Mama Earth. Whenever you're ready, you can keep your gaze forward or keep your chin in neutral and turn your eyeballs down and take one step forward. Slowly start to walk, one step at a time. Feeling your heel and then your whole foot touch the earth. When you get to the edge of your mat or your space, just start to make a turn. Make your way back. And as you begin this walking meditation, you might feel awkward walking so slowly. That's part of the process, right? Find stillness in the upper body and focus on each foot connecting to the earth, one part of your foot at a time. Notice if you have an urge to speed up. See if you can slow down. Focus on perhaps your foot stepping forward. You focus on the heel stepping forward and then the foot to the toes. And then the opposite heel, foot, toes. And now perhaps you focus on your back foot, lifting the heel, the foot, and the toes. Lifting the opposite heel, foot, toes. Notice your breath. And start to notice your weight shifting from one foot to the other. Keep the pace slow. Keep your mind focused and shifting your weight from one foot to the other. Notice what it feels like in your legs as you continue to walk just for another minute, as slowly and deliberately as you can. Notice the earth beneath your feet, your weight shifting, the strength of your legs, and whatever else your mind focuses on. I'm going to get quiet for the last 30 seconds so you can focus and meditate as you walk. Start to bring your walking meditation to an end. Find your way back to mountain pose, back to stillness. You can pause with your eyes closed or the gaze soft. and notice how you feel, particularly in the soles of your feet, your legs. If you feel a little more grounded, heavier in the legs and feet, if you feel more connected to the earth or rooted, and notice what it feels like in first chakra, if anything feels more alive or open, or maybe something totally different is coming up for you there. So just notice, there's no right or wrong. And bring your hands together at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in through the nose, sipping up the air from the soles of your feet. And exhale, imagine the breath going all the way back down, the channels of your legs to the earth. Can you take this energy, Muladhara, grounded, stable energy into the rest of your day? For now, let's seal this class, this practice, with the sound of Om. Inhale. Bow your head towards your heart. Thank you so much for sharing practice with me. I bow to the divinity within you. Namaste.